just returned from the gates of the Golden City. We've not gone in. And technically at this point, um, Wuklamat is officially the only of the candidates to complete the trial or complete all the rites. Kona could have, but I get his reasoning. I love the character growth. Let's see what we have in store. I don't think we're going to the Golden City right off the bat because that'd be a little too easy. Alright, let's see how long this turns out. Welcome back, and may I congratulate you on Wuklamat's victory in the Rite of Succession. It is a great honor to host the comrades of the future Dawn Servant. Such a grand journey has doubtless left you fatigued. Please relax and enjoy your stay. Enta? What's up, Kona? Surprised to see me? I suppose it's only natural. May I come in? Yeah, sure, come on in. I haven't properly thanked you for that my sister was able to realize her potential is testament to the quality of her traveling companions, particularly you. For that, you have my heartfelt gratitude. This is like one of the few times he has that expression. My primary business in calling is to deliver a message from Lama T. As you well know, after the Ascension ceremony, she will officially take up the mantle of Dawn Servant. She has expressed a desire for you to accept a post within her administration. What? While making no mention of me. Aw. You needn't decide immediately. My sister will broach the matter with you again after the ceremony. Whether you continue to assist Lama T or not is up to you. I think he'd be a good assistant to her. That is all, if you'll excuse me. You've become someone irreplaceable to her. As her brother, I acknowledge that with no little jealousy. But believe me when I say that I hope you will stay by her side. Kona's a good guy. I like him. Hopefully he gets more screen time. Like, I doubt he will, but I like his character.
What a crowd! As befits the changing of dawn servants.
It's starting.
The Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least.
Yeah, he might.
People of Tuliolal, you honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next. The succession of Dawn servants. But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph in the City of Gold. My daughter, Wook Lamat. Huzzah! Huzzah!
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuliolal!
Honestly, they could totally make it a council.
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tulihiolal. But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. Through the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors. And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the Moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works. I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we're remembered. I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shebruk Bibil, the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shebral and Mamurja after centuries of warfare. And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering. Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community, for we are all Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
All of which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tulihyolol I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met. That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness. Because my journey has taught me one thing above all else. Your happiness is my happiness! I say mine, but the Dawn Servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
Oh my god, no. Is she really gonna...
Oh dear. What is she doing?
Yeah. My father led Tulihyolol to prosperity by the resolve and reason of his 2 heads. But my 1 head can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else. Someone with the knowledge and insight that I lack.
Please be her brother.
So what do you say? Be Dawn Servant with me, Kona!
Called it. Now the real question is will he say yes?
Lamachi, are you certain?
Absolutely. You take reason, and I take resolve. Together, we make a full Dawn Servant.
Valid point.
You'll have no objections from me, of course. But mine is not the approval you need.
During my time abroad, I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north. I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet despite my intentions, I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside, and the very people I wish to protect. My own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations. With your blessing, I vow to help Tuli Yolal prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. My esteemed predecessor would accept nothing less. For ultimately, I harbor the same wish as my sister. To give you cause to smile. That is my heartfelt desire.
Glad this didn't go to waste.
Wait, did she make one with her and her brother?
This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tulihyola saga where you and I become the next Dawn servant.
Okay, that's cool. I like that.
Good heavens! Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
With this, both my brother and I have worthy successors. He would have been proud.
It'd be nice to hear.
Of course you knew. It's been 3 years since my brother left us.
No. Okay. I had a moment of like, he's talking past tense.
It cannot be. The head of reason is no longer with us.
Oh, tragic tidings.
I didn't want to believe it.
I'm sorry I never told you. We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor could be chosen. Planning the rite was my brother's final duty. He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and labored nigh without cease. And then he died, forcing me to do the actual work. A sneaky bastard. But he did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself.
Though not quite to the original script, your new Dawn servant rises. May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliolol.
It never crossed my mind until he was talking about him in the past tense. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Wuklamat was brilliant up there, wasn't she? The part with the second promise was surprising, but between the two of them, I dare say our new Dawn servants will be capable of anything. The future of Tuliolal is bright indeed. And the land is prospering, by the look of things.
Change is in the air, and it's all because of our little firebrand. Every Ilmer father's daughter, that one. I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass. With what time I've got left.
Like, we're over the halfway point, but I feel like we're at the halfway point. Something big's gonna happen. I hate it. I hate it. Wuklamat has truly come into her own, has she not? Indeed. Even as she moved the people with her heartfelt words, she retained her characteristic spontaneity, as evident by her nomination of Kona as fellow Dawn servant. As sudden as it was, I would like to believe she gave it all due consideration. She could do far worse. Kona completed every feat except the last, and that he only forfeited to help Wuklamat secure victory. I look forward to seeing how Tuliolal will prosper under their care. Oh, is this when she's gonna ask? Everyone, thank you for coming. I could see you all perfectly from up there. That was an impressive speech, Dawn Servant. I told you, no titles. Besides, after everything we've been through together, you're nothing less than family. So, like my family does, I'd like you to call me Lama T. Thank you. It means a lot to me. It would be my honor. It would also be my honor to call you Lamati. Mine as well. Indeed, consider us your Eorzean cousins, if such a notion appeals to you. Alright, can we get back to Aaronville? Because there's something about him. There's something about him. Eorzean cousins. It's a little embarrassing, but not in a bad way. There's still lots I'd like to say, but I need to make my rounds first. I want to thank my supporters who are visiting for the occasion. Could you wait for me here? Of course, we'll keep ourselves entertained. That said, would you join me, Sapphire? Wonderful. Come and meet me outside the winged walk, then. Ready? Let's go. Our first stop is Aunt T's Tacos, and not just for a snack, I promise. Wook Avu and Moblu should be there. Oh. This is one of the updates they did. Where are we going? Just so I actually know. If I teleport, I'll walk it. I was thinking about it, I'm like, I could teleport there, but I didn't spend a lot of time in Tulio. If I remember correctly, this is the Resplendent Quarter. Okay, maybe I did go the wrong way. I was hoping there'd be a stairway down here. Alright, down we go. Jeez. Best thing to do? Take the shortcut. Oh, everybody's here. Okay. Dawn Servant Wuklamat. Words cannot well express the profound joy your ascension has brought me. No need for formalities. I'm still the same old me. Alright then, I shall forgo formalities. But I cannot. You are Dawn's servant. Too disrespectful. It is to address you without your due title. As Dawn's servant, I order you not to bother with formalities. Alright then, I won't bother anymore. I could more easily converse with a drunken alpaca. Thank you for helping Wuklamat become Dawn's servant, Sapphire. Political opinions in our community may have been divided, but a Dawn servant's ascension presents us all with a prime opportunity, which is why I convinced everyone to participate in a commemorative sales campaign. A wonderful plan, no? My first big undertaking as a merchant. I do like the sound of a sale, so long as I'm not persuaded to buy too much. It's so good to see you all again. I wanted to personally thank each of you for your help. The feat of reeds and the feat of gold were my first true tests as claimant. If not for your guidance, I would have failed the rite of succession before I fully understood its importance. Now that you've given me a taste of celebrating culture, I can't wait to see what else Tuliolal has to offer. In Shaktaral, for instance, as always, you must observe proper etiquette. I would be happy to offer you my services as a tutor, should you desire them. I can think of no better instructor. I'll be sure to bring Kona as well. Your duties as Dawn Servant will be plentiful, but do not forget your promise to attend Ihihani next season. Of course, I wouldn't miss it. When I've made a name for myself as a merchant, I'll come by the palace and tell you all about my big sales. I look forward to it. I've been personally attending to your alpaca's care. Dare we hope to see you at the ranch again? Tell my fluffy, spit-filled friend that Wiglamont will visit soon. Anyway, if you'll excuse us. Oh, you haven't seen Fontaine around here, have you? A tall, slim fellow with long, pointy ears? I saw a man matching that description by the weapons dealer earlier in Bayside Bevy, in the company of a moblin and a pair of Yakui, if I remember correctly. Bayside Bevy, got it. And away we go. Everyone enjoy the festivities. And the tacos. Alright, 2 Bayside Bevies. Determine naturalist. I'll get to that later. Oh, that's right, I still gotta do these quests. I do my role quests, but I also gotta level up my other classes. I think I completed... What did I complete? I think I completed melee. I just need to do ranged, magic, tank, and healer, which will take a while. God, he's tall. Dawn Servant. Sapphire, you honor us with your presence. Thank you for coming, everyone. I know the journey to Tuliolal isn't a short one. Oh, long road worth the travel to congratulate new Dawn Servants. To hear the head of reason had passed brings me sorrow, but we who remember him will ensure he lives on. May the accolades of this day be his offerings to the future he envisioned. The High Luminary and I attend on behalf of Warlar's Echo. Had our people come en masse, we would have been an obstruction. Nonsense, you're always welcome, all of you. This is your city as much as anyone's. I'm glad to see you hail and whole, Sapphire. Though I know little of the particulars, I can only imagine your your latest adventure has been both long and colorful. Beginning with near shipwreck, if you'll remember. Yet, here we stand, celebrating the ascension of your claimant. When my journey began, I thought only of preserving the peace that my father worked so hard to create. But the feat of pots, the feat of proof, and the feat of ice showed me that peace is not simply the absence of war. Being able to live together in safety and happiness, that is what my father envisioned for this nation. That's the Tulio law I want for you all. So I promise you this, as Dawn Servant, I will do everything I can to bring that same happiness to the bandits of Kazumalka and the Yakui of Charwagar, Saltner. I won't forsake them. As I was moved by your father's influence, so too may the Chihuaguar come to accept your peace. Their beliefs have stood for millennia. While not easily shifted, neither are they immutable. Well, I can be pretty determined. They'll come around eventually, mark my words. I can vouch for the efficacy of such determination. Thanks to the Moblin's hospitality, I have been able to rediscover the joy of my craft and honor my father's legacy. Cole, now that good living is secure, the village overflows with field smiles. Such cooperation between help hands and potsworn is the very spirit of healthy pot pact. A partnership like yours is bound to be fruitful. I look forward to seeing the fantastic pieces you produce. There are some other people I'd like to see, so we should take our leave. Let's try and find Hunruk. The Shabrox rocks? I believe I saw him on the sands below. The Gleam Sands. Thank you. Enjoy your time in the city, and remember, this will always be your home too. Yeah, this is very much like the ending of the... This is like the ending of the quest, but there's a whole section... There's a whole section / subplot we have yet to get to. How do I get to where I'm trying to get to? Oh, I was hoping I could jump through the roof. My, you honor us with a personal visit, Dawn Servant. Congratulations upon your ascension. No, none of that. My title may have changed, but I'm still just Wuklamot. More than just, I'd say. You've grown into a leader fit for this nation. Your father must be proud. I hope so, but big events like this make me wonder, you know, what my birth parents might say if they knew. I'd imagine they'd say that it fills their hearts with joy to see a strong, compassionate woman you have become. I owe you my thanks as well for fulfilling your promise to me. I told Baku Jaja to stay with us so we could all congratulate you in person. But he marched off muttering something about not being able to face you just yet. The boy needs purpose. Purpose beyond catering to the demands of others. He was always too obliging for his own good. I'm sure he'll find it in his own time, especially if he knows his family is there for him. That we are. By the by, have you seen Ketaram anywhere? Tankwa? That is? Ketaram, was it? A strong name, if a bit exotic. We called upon him before leaving Mamuk, but he wasn't at home. I don't recall seeing him at the ceremony either. The first promise was notably absent as well, though I assumed he required time to salve his injured pride. Everyone thought he'd be the one to succeed Papa. My victory must have come as quite a shock to him. As for Tankwa, I'm sure he's around here somewhere, or ready to appear when we least expect him. We'd best be going, but relax, enjoy, and make yourselves at home, and come and visit us anytime. Alright, I think I found everyone I could find. Let's return to the others in the Winged Walk. I'm literally just gonna teleport there if I can. Oh, wait. I need... Yeah, that one's closest. Welcome back. I hope you didn't rush out on our account. No, we said our goodbyes to everybody for the most part.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
I have. Sorry for keeping you all. Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about. I'm sure he made it abundantly clear, but I'm completely serious. I want you to stay in Tulihiola with me. I'm not forcing you, of course, but should you wish it, you'll always have a place here. Ah, that's right. This is for you. A permit granting passage to Shat Tural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see. An adventurer like you could hardly resist, no?
So I'm going to assume that's our next location.
I can't believe our journey is over already. You accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you. Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn servant duties. I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me. Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Sharlayan.
What about the rest of you?
Alize and I also intend to remain a while longer. As educational as this experience has been thus far, we feel there are even more lessons to be had for Garlemald.
I forgot that was the reason why
By
they
hearing
showed up.
about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamuk, we were reminded of a profound truth. That is, acceptance begins with understanding.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for two sides to understand each other. The question is how to encourage it, and by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I may, I'd like to stay in Tula Yolal as well.
By all means, your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
And what of you? Thinking of touring Shaktural, perhaps? Of course. You're hardly the type to leave half a continent unexplored.
Then perhaps we could travel together? The person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown in Shaktural.
Do we finally
If you
get
have
to
no
know your
particular
history?
destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
Then it's farewell for now. Take care, all of you.
When you're ready, come and meet me at the Shaktural Skygate.
We're friends to the end, you hear me? Friends to the end!
Okay, this is a nice button to end the whole rite of succession. Okay, oh, wait, where is he? So, while we get out there to end this mission, so far, I still think something's up with the Golden City now. But I also now was like, okay, we just ended that. Now we begin something else. Don't know what it's going to be, but here we go. Past these gates, over the bridge, lies Yaktaral. You have your permit, yes? Packed and ready? No last minute stops to make before we leave? Forgive me. I'm afraid traveling with our new Dawn servant may have scarred me for life. cutscene. So is he going to the Golden City? Oh, he took the things and he's gonna open it. Something bad is gonna come of this. I can already tell. Something just bad. My question is, how did he get these? Watch the Golden City be like a group of forces that are invading the world. This is the gates of the Golden City. 2 decades ago, your father bade me transcribe a letter to a scholar across the salt, petitioning. What he discovered was something the Dawn Servant feared enough to seal away forever, or so we thought until the right objectives became the City of Gold. But to think that Tonqua would be entrusted with its safekeeping. Had I known the doddering old fool carried a set of keystones, we might have spared ourselves those tiresome feats. I don't like it. This is gonna be bad. Great power sleeps here, and with it, you shall obtain your birthright. Jeez. He's still on his conquest kick. Okay. So you say, yet the new Dawn Servant succeeded where I could not. Taking their throne will be no easy task. Great. The resilient son underestimates his own potential. There is no need for worry. What is that? I have liberated the key from the Dawn Servant's vault. You alone have the means to unlock the gate. Is that white arsite? You will gain all you were denied. You're right, your father's shade, these bitter memories shall soon be forgotten. Seize your future, promise. Open the gate and become the ruler you were destined to be. This is so not good. So we're now gonna have to clean up his mess. Great. It's working. Is some there? Can hear me? At last. Who's there? Show yourself. If only I could. Alas, this gate will not open for me. Only the key in your possession can connect us. Then you are the guardian of the city's great power. I do not claim this power is great, but the knowledge I possess is enough to realize any desire, to remake worlds. that so? Okay, now I'm really curious to see what the Golden City is. Fascinating. Name your price then, for my desire is the world itself. Yes, yes, the resilient sun rises. Together we shall create a nation worthy of our rule. He's gonna kill him? Oh. Promise. Why? The useless tool is cast aside. He's gonna be a problem. He's very much gonna be a problem. Deliver me a new world, one that bends to my will. He is going to... he's gonna get his comeuppance. Because he's gonna release something that he cannot control. As you wish, but in exchange... Yes? Okay. And with that, we are going to end it there. Holy crap. I was wondering where they were going to go with some of this. I was like, okay. But until then, until next week, as usual, be good to yourself. Be good to others. Take care of each other. Laters.